way. There's part of this story that has happened to every one of us. So, no matter what they say, this is how the story goes.
She didn't think very much of men. There were slim pickings in Kansas City for a woman her age. She was 49. She confessed to me she first told me she was 40. Well, you've been talking a good game. How about it? He blanched, turned red, and never spoke to her again.
When I was 13 years old and in the 7th grade, I went to a school, a boarding school, a Christian Science boarding school, and we actually lived there. But every month, we got to have a long weekend going home. The school was kind of far away from my home in downtown Chicago, so we rode the Greyhound bus. And I got near the edge of the seat by the aisle because I wanted to make sure as he came down the aisle that I could go. I didn't know what to say, but I could do this. It was a long ride to Chicago. I tried to show my best features.
We met in a cult. It wasn't one of the 3,000 known cults in the U.S., but every bit as severe. After Jim Jones and David Koresh, cult is a 4-letter word, and I suppose it's appropriately so. That analogy aside, Barbara and I were hungry for God, or whatever full human beingness meant. And Robin Carlson was the most charismatic and alive human being we had met.
Henceforth, the language they spoke to one another became that of shamans and gardeners forevermore. Now, the Village of the Sun being not too unlike our own, the gossip got around that the tall girl had a sweetheart of unknown origin.
When I got to the farm, there were thousands of bees all around me, and I had to appear like I was comfortable around them.
Ow!
Yeah, okay. I was grabbing my steering wheel so tight. I was sweating.
The car started gently moving. The car started really moving. But we looked pretty innocent, sitting in that tub. And my sister looks up. Why, Sally, did you have a good time?
Once upon a time, long, long ago, he needed to find justice. Some of them had strong flames, soaring up. Some of them just regular flames. Some had just flames just kind of full of oil with a strong flame. Looks around, pours that oil into his lamp. All right, how many like number 1 better? How many like number 2? Whoa, all right. Thank you, everybody.
That's my car. I am the owner of this car. I'll tell you one thing. If they were all like that on my beat, it'd be one hell of a job. But on the other hand, it'd be a lot more interesting.
Suppose then that within this girdled walls are now confined 2 mighty amoured aspects, at odds like butting rams, and at evens like crocuses pushing through the ices of spring. But here, freed, we pray, share generously. The scenery yours to supply within the infinitude between ears and eye.
How fragile the wiring must be in the whole city of Guangzhou. For our first day in the hospital, and I was prepared. I knew excesses, deficiencies, I knew yin-yang, I knew all practical applications Or did I? Later that afternoon, I had a discussion with Dr. Shiping Joe. An amazing thing happened.
Please let down your hair, 'cause I see